Have you ever heard the saying, comparison is the thief of joy? What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Annie Divine. A few days ago, I made this post, and if you haven't seen it, go on my page and go and look through so that you can read this long paragraph that I put right there. However, the inspiration behind the post was simply to spread awareness in the fact that we consume so much on social media. We consume others' lifestyles, their brands, their gifting services that they provide, watching them build their businesses, and we forget to focus on ourselves. We forget to focus on our journey, on our healing and development and growth. So, what we see sometimes is that social media becomes a tool to become a monitoring spirit or to send an evil eye, because we'll watch others living out their purpose, living out their dreams, and completing their goals, and we're idly sitting by watching them, engaging or not engaging, lurking, imitating, emulating, or copying. So we'll have these inner desires and things that we want to do, things that we aspire to do, but we're not being realistic with where we're at on our journey. So then we get on this here line and we'll start comparing ourselves or beating ourselves up. Sometimes you're not even conscious that you're doing it, but you'll start comparing yourself to others, or you'll start self-loathing, or borderline just taking somebody else's way of doing things and running with it. And we see that happening with like all the trends. Everybody wants to go viral. So you'll see one person do something really popular or do a dance or have a funny sound, and then thousands and thousands of other people jump on that bandwagon because they want that same traction and they want that same looks, likes, views. But when it comes to your personal development and your growth and your mindset, you have to be realistic in your desires, right? So just like the post says, sometimes you don't have the temperament to handle the things that you're truly desiring, right? You want a large following, but what are people following you for, right? Or maybe you want children, but you like to sleep in. You don't like to cook. You're not the cleanliest person. You get irritated easily. You get overwhelmed easily. You're a little selfish. You want to be married, but you're still in this phase where you want to do whatever you want to do, or you get upset when you get something pointed out to you or corrected about your behavior or the way that you handle certain things. So individuals will have all of these desires, but they aren't realistic with where they're currently at on their journey. And this is a major problem because you're not putting yourself in the frequency to attract the things that you desire. And it's not that you don't deserve it, and it's not that it's unobtainable. It's just simply that you are not putting in the work. You're not doing any self-reflection. You're not doing any shadow work. You're not spending time alone. You're not spending time journaling these desires, writing your manifestations, affirming yourself, boosting your confidence, resting and prioritizing getting well. Maybe you have health issues. Are you eating better? Are you going to the gym? Are you taking care of you? So we'll see others online doing the work or living out the things that we desire, and now you side eyeing, or now you don't want to be engaging, or you're feeling some type of way towards yourself. And again, that's putting you at a certain frequency where you actually aren't attracting the desires of your heart. Moral of the story is you have to do the work for yourself. There's no amount of conversations, there's no amount of readings, there's no amount of messages from beyond that will get you to where you need to be. Ultimately, you have to have the willpower. You have to have the passion. You have to put one foot in front of the other and do the work. Otherwise, you will continue to stay at a standstill. So I just wanted to break down the meaning behind this post, y'all. I hope everybody has a beautiful, blissful day. Peace.